And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There's the time. I love the glare. All right, there you go. Big hand on the 12, little hand on the 8. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of mfersmedia Live. All right, so we're going to start popping. What was that? Oh, that was that one. Oh, look at that. And, of course, sent. People start messaging me right away. I start going live. People start messaging. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of mfersmedia Live. Hello, Christopher. Oh, Brockel. Hello. Hello, Elliot. How you doing, Ryan? Thanks for tuning in. It is March 8th, 2018. It is our Tea Time Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So I'm drinking some chamomile. It's a President's Choice blend, I guess. The tea bag's float. Kind of funny. It is. But yes, hello, Jessica. Thanks for tuning in. It is our Tea Time Thursday, so we actually got the printer working again, ladies and gentlemen, so we can actually stop reading the screen for our facts. We do have them printed out tonight. All right, so I'm going to pop over, get that already. All right, so we're going to do some shout-outs right away like we always do. Good evening. Yes. Oh, who else we got here? Oh, Ghost Pat's in the house. Hello, Jazzy. Good seeing you in here, buddy. Oh, I have Ritz tickets for sale. Okay, wait a second. I'm going to read the comment. Okay, so Pat Reed, our ghost man, has Ritz tickets. Y'all hit him up, and they're $25 in advance. Yes, because aren't they like 40 at the door or something? Right on. Hey, Mr. Happiness. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Positivity. I try my best, ladies and gentlemen. I do. Hello, Mary Jane. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so let's go. Oh, okay, so we're going to get the news ready. Here we go in there. Just a big pile here. You guys ready? Do some shout-outs here. Don't forget to get your chance to vote on this little guy. On the mfersmedia Live Facebook page, ladies and gentlemen, go find the post. The list of names that are up for grabs are all there, and we'll see what this little guy is named next week. Okay. But he's sort of dips into the rye before the show or something. I don't know why. He's going to stay. Right on. He's actually going to say this right on. All right, now I can read. All right, so we're going to have to pop comments over here so I can read them over here. Got them going all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hello. All right, so we have first shout out of the night if it actually wants to work. No, it doesn't want to stay between my fingers. Of course not. Richardson Harper. All right, there we go. Okay. There we go. So we can get this going now. We got Bernal Lockman. There you go, dear. I know. So cute. Becky Recchi, one of our MFers, made this for me. And when I dropped her prize off, she actually gave this little guy. So we don't have a name for him yet. So we reached out to the MFers the night that I brought him home. And everybody gave a whole bunch of different names that night. So I put it in a post. So if you scroll down on the mfersmedia Live Facebook page, you will find the post of all the names that everybody picked, and it's going to be a vote. So whatever name gets picked the most. We were going to do a poll, but the polls just weren't working out. I don't know what it was. It only gave me an option of 2 names at a time. So I just did it as a giant post. Works out perfect. All right, we have Ori Amaji. We have Bernard Lockman again. There's a double for you, dear. Right on. The screen's black. Oh, no. You might have to restart your page, Pat. Definitely. You might have to jump out and come back in because it does do that sometimes. All right, we have Yvette Prince. Oh, look at this. And I know he's here. I don't know if he's still in here. If you're still in here. Look at this. Ryan Elliott. There you go, buddy. Whoop, whoop. All right, and then we got, this is actually 2 of them. All right, we have Ken. That's Ken and Kelly Grant. Then we have, Andrea Armstrong. Debbie Griffiths. And the little cat's going to try to slide away again. Okay, you know what? We're going to sit you right here, buddy. Okay, so this way you're kind of like right front and row. All right, buddy? All right, we got, look, Nick Bouse, just like Sauce Bouse. Nick Bouse. What else we got? We got, and I just dropped him. Sorry, Timmy. All right, there we go. There's our jokers on duty. Timmy Plain. And he's getting something ready, and we're going to go for St. Patty's Day. It's going to be pretty cool to look. Salem! I don't know if he's going to pop in yet, but look, we got Salem again. I go in again. Got to do some more posts. All right. Yes, I can. I will go check out your page after the show, and I'll go start sharing off your post for you, everybody. Not a problem. All right, we have Mindy Fisher. Oh, got Brenda White. We got Ken and Kelly Grant. Do you know what you remind me of?
What?
National Lampoon's Family. Was it Christmas one?
Cousin Eddie?
Yeah.
That's my other nickname at work.
Cousin Eddie. That's funny. That's funny. Yes, we've got our own Cousin Eddie walking through the studios. All right, not once, but twice. Look at that Jello Jen. Look at that. All right, so we're going to drop that down there. All right, so now let's see. This is our good news. We're going to actually drop that screen a little bit. This way, get the glare off from the face.
You see when I used to put Randy Quaid's pictures from National Lampoon's Their Shoe Full, that was my post. That was my Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I remember that for the longest time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look just the part. You're just missing the hat that he has.
I know. I got to get a hat like that.
All right, so this is our good news in history for March 8th, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so 400 years ago today, Johannes Kepler conceived of his third law of planetary motion, which came to him in a vision. Later, he described that moment and the many calculations that followed. They stormed the darkness of his mind, and so strong was the support on paper that at first he believed he was actually dreaming. And there is a link, ladies and gentlemen, you can click it. It does say watch a mini bio of him. All right, because he was back in 1618, 400 years ago. They didn't have the video cameras like we have today. Hello, Dee. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so the German mathematician and astronomer wrote the book Harmony of the World, which laid the fundamentals of his 3 scientific laws describing the motions of planets around the sun. His work corrected Copernicus by revealing that the planets' speeds actually varied, and their orbits were elliptical rather than circular. Kepler's law of planetary motion was also foundational for Isaac Newton's theory of universal gravitation. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, there is a little bio you guys can actually see of him. That's pretty amazing. All right, so let's see. We got some more good news on this date. An anonymous writer thought by some to be Thomas Paine published African Slavery in America, the first article in the American colonies calling for the emancipation of slaves and the abolition of slavery. And that was in 1775. So Susan B. Anthony testified before the U.S. House Judiciary Committee arguing for a constitutional amendment granting women the right to vote. And that was back in 1884. French aviatrix, Raymond de Roche became the first woman. Raymonde, I hope I pronounce it right. Raymonde de Roche became the first woman to receive a pilot's license. That was back in 1910. So 70 years ago, the U.S. Supreme Court agreed that promoting one religion through religious institution in public schools violated the Constitution, and they came with that back in 1948. So Phillips demonstrated the compact disc publicly for the very first time back in 1979. Yes, so the very first time they came out in 1979. Next year I was born. So the first festival of rock music ever held in the Soviet Union kicked off, featuring 8 days of Russian rock music. And that was the year I was born, 1980. That is amazing. So Iraq's governing council signed a new constitution. That was back in 2004. So also, and on this date in 1911, International Women's Day was first celebrated in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland. 25 countries later recognized the holiday officially, including Afghanistan, Russia, Ukraine, Vietnam, and Zambia. The U.S. even designated the entire month of March as Women's History Month, proclaimed by President Obama in 2011. It's also Mother's Day in Albania, Romania, and Bulgaria. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's pretty cool. Oh, yes, it is International Women's Day. All right, to all the female MFers out there, it's your day, ladies. Right on, right on. All right, so we're going to, got to make sure I put, no, I can't answer that. Okay, so we're going to put that on the page, the MFers Live page, and it is, okay, so many, a couple extra steps there. There it is. It's on the Facebook, MFers Live Facebook page. All right, and then we're going to find the Twitter page moved. There we go. All right, so, and there it is. It's on the MFers Live Twitter page too. Right on. All right. Now, and of course, and I can't complain to them. Hello, Gordo. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. It's great to see you. Yes, Psychopathic Records actually just went live the same time I did. Now, can I move one of these, or are you going to fall either way? We're going to take this one for now, okay? Okay, it's not bad. All right. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, sorry, buddy. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, go check it out. The post is on the MFers Live Facebook page. Get your vote on, y'all. Yes, get your vote on. All right. So, Big Sexy's in the house, too. Big Sexy. See, and that's the thing. We have so many, you know what? I have so many devices. I have 2 cell phones going on right now, and I have the laptop going on as well. And I'm still missing comments. Yes, I have comments that are popping in that never popped up on the other 2. Technology's being a little disappointing. It is. All right, so we're going to send out a bunch of invites here, ladies and gentlemen, to some of our good MFers. All right, hello, Melissa. And we have Ashley Smith, too. Hello, ladies. Thank you for tuning in. Happy International Women's Day, ladies. Yes, it is your day, ladies. All right, so we're going to set a couple more right here. All right, boom, boom, boom. Oh. All right, there we go. Okay, you know what? That's it. That was it. I'm going to let it. All right, so here we go. We got our printer back up and running. So there we go. So we're going to do some facts this way, the old school way, ladies and gentlemen. How's that? All right. So, I guess, all right. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Actually, we will stay organized. Now that we got the printer up and running, boom, we will set that there. All right. What is that one for? Oh, I do. I have a whole bunch all over the place. All right. So, all right. You know, this is actually the first one I printed, I'd say. So this will be the first one we do. How's that? All right. Hey, Ashley. Oh, look at it. All right. So our first facts off for today is the Bermuda Triangle. All right. So this mysterious triangle is also known as the Devil's Triangle. Yes. The Bermuda Triangle is not that small either. This mysterious triangle patch in the Atlantic Ocean has a massive total area of about 500,000 square kilometers. That is huge. Hello, Yvette. Oh, at work. Hello. Don't be working too hard. I hope you're enjoying your music. I hope you had a chance to check out the Deadly Duo. All right, what's else we got here? All right, so why a triangle? The Bermuda Triangle is an area between Florida, Puerto Rico, and the mid-Atlantic island of Bermuda, which comes out to be a triangle in shape. Yes, that's why it's called Bermuda Triangle. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, gotta love being live. Can't edit that stuff out and go read a tape. No, I am so sorry. All right. Oh, hello, Leah. Thank you for tuning in. All right. So let's gotta pop these all here so we can keep going. All right. So so that's why it's a triangle. It's between the points, and it just comes out the triangle in shape. The triangle is not fixed either. The area of influence of the Bermuda Triangle is not fixed, and effects are felt outside this demarcated triangle area. It has already swallowed hundreds of aircraft and ships. The Bermuda Triangle has swallowed hundreds of ships and aircrafts in the last 100 years. More than 1,000 lives have been disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Even the debris of the lost ships and aircrafts have never been found. So mythical theories, a number of stories have been woven to explain the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle. According to some stories, Monsters are responsible for all the happenings of the Bermuda Triangle, while others believe that it's just the curse of the ancient mythical city of Atlantis. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Google search Bermuda Triangle. You'd be surprised at the stories that you'll find on there. All right. So when U.S. military faced its biggest loss in 1918, a U.S. Navy cargo ship with over 300 men and 10,000 tons of manganese were on board was lost to the Bermuda Triangle in 1945. 5 U.S. Avenger torpedo bombers, having 14 men in the mission, flew over the Bermuda Triangle and were lost. Still, nobody knows about their whereabouts. So the first person who reported about the Bermuda Triangle, the person about the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle, was the great Italian navigator Christopher Columbus. During his first voyage to the New World in 1492, he mentioned in his journals that the ship's compass stopped working while he was inside the triangle. All right, so who coined the term Bermuda Triangle? The term was actually coined by a writer, Vincent Gaddis, a specialist in the anomalous phenomenon, in a February 1964 issue of Pulp magazine called Autocracy. Yes. And that's where it was first coined as Bermuda Triangle. Hello, Jen. Oh, we got everybody popping in here. Hello, Rich. How you doing? Oh, there he is. There's the man himself, Timmy playing. You missed it, Timmy. You got yourself shattered. All right. So Shakespeare's connection, according to some scholars, William Shakespeare's play The Tempest was based on real-life Bermuda shipwreck. There you go. Go check out The Tempest. Go read it. William Shakespeare, The Tempest, and tell me what you think. Do you believe that is based on Bermuda Triangle stories? All right. So like I said, we're going to stay organized, keep it into the folder. Hello. Hi, Jennifer. It's great to see you. All right. So let's go here. All right. So we do try to get some superhero facts because, we can't just keep countries going. We're going to go do random facts about so many different things. Yeah. That's why we got to stay organized so we don't bring you repeat facts. There's a name I haven't seen pop up here in a while. Hello, Chantel Sims. Great to see you. All right. So you guys ready for this? Our next set of facts is all about Supergirl. All right. It's all for all my Comic-Con fans out there. There you guys go. All right. So she was born Kara Zor-El. And she's the biological cousin of the superhero that we know as Superman. So Supergirl's occasional love interest, Bronco Bill Starr, was secretly her pet. Comet, the superhorse, an immortal centaur cursed by a witch. So when Supergirl obtained a Red Lantern ring, her strength and power almost just doubled. Superman says that Supergirl may appear more powerful than him because he has spent a lifetime subconsciously suppressing his powers to avoid harming others, while Kara, without such experience, recklessly uses her powers to the fullest. Jason Todd once broke Supergirl's grip on him. She claimed that no human could be that strong, and he also snuck away from her despite her super hearing. Supergirl once sold Kryptonian technology to the man himself, Batman. All right, so at least now we know where some of Batman's tech comes from, eh? Came from Supergirl. That's pretty cool. And she actually used the money to buy her very first apartment. She had to live, right? So she has the ability to actually see people's DNA. So Supergirl revealed this to Shea Veritas after Veritas denied her own identity. Wonder Girl, Supergirl, and Starfire, they are all honorary Amazons. So when Ambush Bug saw Supergirl for the first time, he thought that it was actually Superman trapped in a woman's body. What kind of, if you think about it, Superman's, like, it's the same style. Like, they got the red cape, the blue tights. I guess you could, I guess. But with the epic battle against Anti-Monitor during the Crisis of Infinity Earths, Supergirl steps in and throws everything she's got at the supervillain. But when she pauses to urge Superman to run, Anti-Monitor liberates her. All right, so let's see here. We got Kara Zor-El is the last survivor of Argo City, which had survived the explosion of the planet Krypton. Kara is actually sent to Earth by her father so that her cousin Kal-El can help her survive. She's adopted by Fred and Edna Danvers and becomes known as Linda Lee Danvers on Earth. Like all Kryptonians under a yellow sun, the current version of Kara Zor-El possesses vast superhuman strength, speed, stamina, invulnerability, flight, super breath, X-ray vision, telescopic vision, microscopic vision, freeze breath, heat vision, and super hearing. Wow! Just have one of those super abilities. That'd be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? All right, so there we go. That's a bunch of facts on Supergirl, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed that. All right. We're good. We're getting there. So I'm missing the right one on here. So which was that? No, I got that one. Okay. So there you go. And there's Supergirl. Okay, so I got it right. All right. I don't need to mix up. That's all I need. Mix it up and then go to do facts, and I end up doing double readings. But you gotta learn to stand up. Right? Here. Just sit on the handle. It's okay. Stay cool. Chill with us. Okay, the chamomile is really good. Not bad for President's Choice. All right. So we still got a stack. What do we have here? All right. So what's the next set take us? All right. We will do. Yes. Oh, I think that's just one, isn't it? Oh, yes. That's the big fact for the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Got some more facts. This is Area 51. Yes, Area 51 is actually referred to as Groom Lake. The name of the dry lake Area 51 was actually built around Paradise Ranch, a half-series way to entice employees to accept positions at the remote rustic base. Watertown, the official name of the test site given in 1956, and Dreamland after Edgar Allan Poe's poem. Area 51's nickname Dreamland was allegedly derived from an Edgar Allan Poe poem by the same name. It admonishes that the traveler traveling through it may not dare not openly view it. Never its mysteries are exposed to the weak human eye unclosed. God, I love Edgar Allan Poe, guys. So flying at 2,200 miles per hour. It took Oxcart pilot 186 miles just to make a U-turn to accommodate the plane. So additional 38,400 acres of land around the base had to be withdrawn from public access, and restricted airspace expanded to create a 440 square mile box. Earlier on, the only entertainment at Area 51 consisted of a single cement tennis court and a small bowling alley. There was no television, and radio signals only made it through the surrounding mountains in the evening. So the Area 51 mess hall sometimes served lobsters and oysters once a week. It was actually steak night. Wow! I want to go see Area 51 because of all the alien stuff. But now I want to go just because, I want to go work there. Come on. Lobsters and oysters and, steak at least once a week. Great. All right, so there's actually a sliver of truth to the conspiracy theory that the moon landing was staged at Area 51. Various space equipment, including land rovers and life support systems, were tested by the astronauts during nuclear testing grounds. So after an increase in UFO sightings in 1952, the CIA concluded there is a remote possibility that they may be interplanetary aircraft, and that it was necessary to investigate each sighting. So 90% of reported UFO sightings could be easily debunked, while the other 10% were a number of incredible reports by actual credible observers. So only half of all UF. What are you doing, Matt? What? You gonna come up? No, you're just gonna play over there. I was wondering what you were doing there, buddy. All right, yes, we got the, I guess, the little mascot of the studio. He's playing all shy now. Don't know why. Usually barking or jumping. Yeah, there you go, Matty. All right. So yes, over half of all UFO reports from the late 1950s through the 1960s were accounted for by manned reconnaissance flights, namely the U-2, over the United States. So the A-112 ox cart required special fuel in order to fly at such extreme speeds and heights. The fuel is made to withstand extremely high temperatures and would not ignite, even if someone threw a match into a barrel full of it. So the ox cart actually cruised at 2,200 miles per hour, but because the plane was secret, it was kept out of official speed competitions. I guess so, because that'd definitely be blowing a record for sure. So the A-12 ox cart consisted of more than 90% titanium. It was actually the world's first titanium plane. Hello, Lydia. Hello, Shannon. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. So an A-12 spy plane was used when the USS Pueblo was captured by North Korea to photograph the area and to actually determine the ship's location. Technology they come up with there. And, it's got to go slow when we're playing. So the ox cart engines acted as vacuum cleaners, sucking up any debris left on the runway. So personnel would vacuum the runway before each test flight. Because, you don't want debris when you're going to go try to fly away. Oh, look, there's the original MF girl. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you? All right, so we're going to, there it goes. So, yes, that's all the ones so far. Yes. Oh. All right, so we're going to slide this here. This is the big fact. This is one fact. Well, it's not one fact. It's one set of facts. It's a really long one. Yeah. Can't wait to read this with you guys. All right, so we're going to, we're going to have to move you over here, buddy. All right, so we're going to pop you over here. Okay. I want to drink my tea. So here you go. See there? Face the MFers. All right. Say hi, chill, mingle. Hello, Sabrina. Thanks for tuning in. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your comment and your reaction in there. Your name will be entered twice for the stream. Like I said, it's not just one live. If you're new here and you're just like, oh, wow, I want to enter, it's the 8th. You guys can go to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Still make sure you get your comment and reaction there. You have till the end of the month. Oh, you've been good. That's good. Say hello to Little Bronx and Brooklyn from myself and all the others. All right, so we're going to grab ourselves a little stack. All right. Okay. We'll work that way. All right, a little stack from the shadow box. All right. Oh, okay, so we got to try to. These are going to work. There we go. They had to stick to the paper. I forgot to not put the little slips of paper on top of paper because they stick. All right, you guys ready? Gotta stay away from the paper. Don't want to drop them on there. All right, so we have Ken and Kelly Grant, Brenda White. Somehow this one got squished up. Oh, all right, we're going to squish it here. All right, we have, Lydia Richardson. There you go, dear. On the right, one of our boys. See? Bobby Morrison. Oh, look. And there's his sister. Yeah, Melissa Morrison. Oh, there's one for MJ. Mary Jane. There you go, dear. Right on. And then, we got another one for Verna. Verna, you've got a popular name up today, dear. Right on. Then also we have another one for Brenda White. Yes, first set of shout-outs. And, of course, the next set, our good Joker on duty, Timmy playing. There you go, buddy. Oh, and then we got one for Kevin Phoenix. Right on. And then, of course, boom. Melissa Morrison. There you go. So I hope everyone's having a good night so far. And you said we're sitting here in the studio on this. This is a beautiful night. It's not snowing. So, got a nice little cool little breeze out there. Sitting, drinking some tea, reading some facts off. Always try to have a good time when it's snowing. All right. So we're going to pull the sleeves up. Let's get into that time. Going to pull the sleeves up. We're going to flap the hair back, and we're going to get our read on. You guys ready? All right. So there. Okay, you guys ready for this? These facts are about the Mayans. All right. So let's see here. So their pyramids and cities are actually still being discovered to this very day. It's amazing to think that something as large as a pyramid could elude archaeologists today. But it was only a few years ago that a Mayan pyramid more than 1,000 years old was actually discovered at Tononia in the Mexican state of Chiapas. It had been hidden under what was believed to be a natural hill. So in 2015, researchers said this newfound monument was actually Mexico's tallest pyramid at 246 feet, which is about 75 meters in height, surpassing the 213-foot pyramid of the Sun at the Teotihuacan. The ruins of the two Mayan cities, concealed by thick vegetation, were also recently discovered in Mexico's state of Campeche. See, they're still finding them all over. Hello, Becky. Great to see you. Hello, Jeff. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Did I miss that? I missed the bottom of that page. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Yes, sorry. The next fact. They're actually chocolate eaters. Yes. Oh, come on. Who doesn't like chocolate? So over 3,500 years ago, the Olmecs of most of America became probably the first to realize that with some work, you could actually consume chocolate. All right, we're going to slide these here so we can actually get around to the movies. Try not to cover you up, buddy. All right, so yes, the consume, but the Maya turned it into an art form. So archaeological evidence suggested that Maya were processing coca at least 2,600 years ago. The chemical signatures of coca have been found in Mayan ceramic vessels in Guatemala that date back to about 600 BCE. But the drink they produced wasn't anything like the hot chocolate we drink today. The Maya would mix coca with water, honey, chili peppers, cornmeal, and other ingredients to make a foamy spice drink. Maya art and hieroglyphs suggest drinking coca was actually an important part of celebrations and rituals. The Dresden Codex, for example, shows an image of the god of sustenance, Qual, holding a vessel with coca beans. They actually had a complicated system of hieroglyphs too. Tongue-tied. Hieroglyphics. There we go. That'll work. So Mayan writing, which dates to the late pre-classic period, so 300 BCE to 100 CE, is, so let's see, preserved on buildings, stone monuments, rare books, and pottery. While words in the English language are formed with a combination of 26 letters, written Mayan words are formed from various combinations of more than 800 hieroglyphs, each representing a syllable. The system is thought to be the most sophisticated of its kind in Mesoamerica. Only in the last few decades have Mayanists gained the ability to read most of the glyphs. So an accidental archaeologist cracked Mayan handwriting. So Tatiana Prozhorovskakov, a Siberian-born American, turned to be an architect. When she couldn't get her job in her field, she started sketching for a curator at the Penn Museum in Philadelphia. Hello, Angie. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you and the girls, or you and the kids, are feeling better. See here. Yes, so at the Penn Museum in Philadelphia in the 1930s. And she was invited on an expedition to the Padres Negras Maya site in Guatemala. So despite her lack of formal academic training, Proskouros eventually became a Mayanist in her own right. In the mid-20th century, there hadn't been many advances in deciphering Mayan glyphs. It doesn't have the sexiest title, but Proskouros' 1960 paper, Historical Implication of a Pattern of Dates, Piedras Negras, Guatemala, was a bombshell. But you have yourself a great night too, Angie. Thank you for tuning in. She was actually the first to recognize that the Mayas' upended frog glyph represented birth, and that their toothache glyph represented the date the king ascended to the throne, which led to the identification of birth and death announcements, as well as the names of the rulers for a Maya dynasty. So that's a lot. So the Maya actually wrote books, and Europeans burned them. So the Maya wrote books in their elaborate hieroglyphic script on long strips of durable paper made from the inner bark of fig trees. But there are just 3 Maya codexes that survive to this very day, all that they have found so far. So the Dresden Codex, the Madrid Codex, and the Paris Codex. There's also the fragmentary Groller Codex, but scholars dispute its authenticity. So many more Mayan books fell victim to the damp conditions of Mesoamerica, or the arrival of Europeans who purposefully destroyed Maya texts. Diego de Landa, a Franciscan friar from Spain who arrived in Yucatan in the 1540s, described one such scene. We found a large number of books in their letters, and because they had nothing in which there was not superstitious and lies of the devil, we burned them all, which they regretted to an amazing degree and which caused them sorrow. Hello, Ken and Kelly. It's great to see you guys. Right on. I hope you guys are enjoying drinking from your mugs. All right. So, yes, their calendar. Everyone knows about this. The Maya calendar. 2012 is what they were saying? Yes. So their calendar, while complex, did not predict the end of the world. There was actually a lot of talk in certain paranoid corners of the internet that doomsday, as predicted by the Maya calendar, would come on December 21st, 2012. The date came and went, and the apocalypse never materialized. But any Mayanist could have told you that you had nothing to worry about. December 21st, 2012 just happened to coincide with the end of a full cycle of 5,125 years in the Mayas' so-called long count calendar. This calendar was impressive because it used 0 as a placeholder. One of the earliest uses of 0 as a mathematical concept in history, and that was only one of the calendars the Mayas used. They also had a 260-day sacred calendar, or Tzolk'in, which was also used to plan religious ceremonies, as well as a 365-day solar calendar known as the Hab. And there's lots of facts. I love the Mayan stuff too. It's amazing. So they actually had pretty intense beauty regimens too. The Mayan were not content with simply donning clothes and makeup to make themselves beautiful. In childhood, males and females alike had their heads bound to artificially deform their skulls into an elongated shape, which probably signified their social status. The Mayan also drilled holes into their front teeth and inlaid them with jade, pyrite, hematite, and turquoise. They basically invented the grill. What we have, our modern day grill, yeah, Mayans invented it first. They just, use the grill too. Hello, Jesse. Thanks for tuning in. Heck yes, it is great seeing you here, buddy. All right, so we're going to put that one there. All right, so let's see here. Yes. Oh, yes, and they took ritual Enemas, yeah. So for the Maya, consuming hallucinogens and intoxicants were the best way to talk to spirits. They drank substances like balache, which was made with fermented and possibly psychedelic honey. But to get inebriated more quickly and perhaps avoid vomiting, they may have administered alcohol and psychoactives through the rectal route. Ouch! There are a lot of scenes in Maya pottery depicting enemas in a ritual context. Researchers investigating the effects of an ancient ritual enema in the 1980s did some self-experimentation and tried it out for themselves and reported that the results certainly support the theoretical suggestion that alcohol is absorbed well from an enema. I don't think I could ever do that to my poor mom. Hello, buddy. It's great to see you. You done that. I done that. I was trying my best, guys. Always. Yeah, definitely. Yes, and they also painted human sacrifices blue. The vivid pigment known as Maya blue has long fascinated archaeologists because it's incredibly resilient, surviving for centuries on stone monuments, even in the harsh conditions of the Mesopotamian jungles. But the cheerful color was also used in human sacrifice. When the Maya wanted to please the rain god, they painted human sacrifices blue and cut out their hearts out on a stone altars and threw them down wells. Yeah, we've come a long way from that. Thank goodness. But at least Maya blue. Now you guys know where it comes from. All right. So what we got here? We still got lots of time, right, ladies and gentlemen? We got lots of time here. Oh. Okay, if it wants to open up. Oh, you know it doesn't want to open up. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna make this work. See, this is the thing. Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got lots of time, guys. All right. So you know what, guys? Because we're still at the beginning of the month, I'm gonna show off all the prizes. Because try to give you guys a bunch of facts. I don't want to sit there and pack your skulls with like so many facts. We got 4 different facts, usually what we got to do. But gives us a chance to show off some prizes. Yeah. You guys want to see these prizes for this month? I love showing these prizes off. Okay, but I'm gonna have to move you over a little. All right, see, can we set you right here? You're gonna stay right there. No, you're tipping. Go like this, maybe. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Good boy. All right. So here, guys. Oh, that's not very good. All right. So we're gonna go from front to back. Everything nice, neat and tidy and organized. We'll try to be. Doesn't always work in this studio. All right. You guys ready? All right. So this one's really cool. I love this one. This one's amazing. All right. So this was actually donated from J.A. himself. We got to meet J.A. Out in Peterborough. And then we got to hang out with him again last Friday and Saturday. He was traveling around with Robbie and Evil. So yes, this is his shirt J.A. So he autographed right here, and wrote Newfie right here. Yes, he's very proud of Newfie. He is very proud of Newfie. So there you guys go. You got like 4 autographs on there. It's pretty neat, that is. Right. Okay. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can see that as I was trying to fold nice and neatly, trying not to leave creases around yours. All right, and then we have another autographed t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Bam! Here we go. This is from OGB himself. Oh, there we go, buddy. And like I said, if you guys go over to MFers Live, go to the folders, to the photo folders under March 2018. You guys can actually find these. And I have a link on there. You guys can actually, I tag them in it. I tagged JA, I tagged OGB, and District and all of them. But yeah, see, to the MFers, OGB. Yeah, right on. Hopefully we'll be seeing him soon again. All right, so we're going to quickly, see, nice, fold, quick, simple, look, and it's done. I'm certain to get the hang of that. All right. So now we have a bunch of autographed CDs. Yes. Now, they're not the same. These ones are different, though. All right. They are from the one they only see the kid. See if we get the glare off there. There's the kid there. All right. District Apollo. And, you know, if anyone ever sits there and wants to judge someone because of where they come from, they're like, oh, you know, country folk don't know anything about hip hop. You know, this kid is actually really talented. And he comes all the way from Woodstock. And I don't mean in Woodstock. I mean on the outskirts of Woodstock. He's a true country boy. You never be able to tell because he's such a talented artist. And they're both autographed. Oh, and I'm knocking over the Orange Cat. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait till we get a name for him instead of just calling him Orange Cat. But yeah, see, District Apollo. See if I can read that. Yeah, see. Much love. So see, District, much love. And they do say the same. But they are two different CDs, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, make sure you get your comment reaction there. You get a chance to win one, not just one prize. You get a chance to win 2, 3, 4, maybe even more. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, just you give yourself a better chance. And you know what? It's kind of hard. You can't really sit and go, you know, it gives you a better chance because we've had a month where I think someone's name was only entered like 3 times. And they won 2 prizes. And we had someone that entered every last single day. And they didn't get their name pulled once. But it's okay. Like I said, everyone has a fair chance. There's no cheating on this whatsoever. At the end of the month, after I'm done my show, so after I'm done the show, MF was live on March 31st. This box is empty if any names are left. It's totally emptied out. And then come the next day, on the 1st, the names are put back in here. A totally different set than the set from the month before. And like I always say, if you guys don't win a prize, you guys always have a chance to win a shout-out. We do shout-outs every day, ladies and gentlemen. We do, and it's all by the request of the MFers. All right, now we've had this CD on here before. I think this is the 3rd time we've had this on here. This is our good man, Mordecai. All right, see, hold that back there for a sec. So see, Junkie Nation presents Mordecai Just Beats. As you guys can see, this is Mordecai, AOD. He was going to write more, but, ladies and gentlemen, he actually just pinched it open. Right, so as you can tell, it's a little flap that's here. It's actually a real thin plastic, so this is why I'm trying to be careful with it. The CD opening is right here on this side. Now, see, like this, it's not coming out. So, you know, he thought he'd do something new and interesting for you. So instead of fully opening it up, there you guys go, look. This CD has never been listened to. Guaranteed. Where did that come from? That was just so random. All right. So, all right, guys, we've hung out with a New Breed before. Now one of their members, Deranged. Yeah, great, amazing kid. Very talented artist. This is his CD that he's got out. It's No Limits, No Laws. Let's see, make sure I get that right. Yeah, No Limits, No Laws by Deranged. And there is, wow. Okay, so there is the intro, which is the very first track. And then there's 17 tracks of music for you guys to listen to. So listen to this. Split Classics, Marching to the Boombox. Oh, No Limits and No Laws. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just a CD. This is an autograph CD. Yes, of course. And see, it's by all 3 members of New Breed. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys remember there used to be 4, but there is 3. They, like I said, you have to deal with your positive and negativity, and when you have something that's negative, you guys sometimes just push it aside. You can't help it. You really can't. And I know the feeling does suck sometimes, but okay, well, the feeling sucks every time, but you know, sometimes you have to do it. But yes, they're all the autographs there. See, Deranged autographed first. See, Much Love, Deranged, and then we got Big Dub 18 right here. And then we got Big Gat, and the 3 of them formed together New Breed. But this is Deranged new album, so that's pretty cool. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, okay. So Marching to This Boombox actually features New Breed. That is cool. So he does a feature with Wicked Truth. Obviously, with New Breed. A feature with Jay Reno. I really don't know where that's coming from tonight. That's pretty cool. That is right on. Okay, so Jay Reno and Brad Shank. That's pretty cool. Right on deranged. Like I said, one lucky MFer is going to get a chance to listen to that and get to have the autographed case as well. All right, and then yes, because we saw the man, and we had to get some. Yes, we don't have one copy. We have two copies. Yes, this. He was on tour last year with this album, and yes, he just actually finished off his Ontario tour. He's heading back up to BC. But this tour this year, like I said, this is last year's albums. Cultist, this is what the original MFer listens to his car all the time. This is Yo MFers, Evil, SDK. He autographed both of them. Yes, the new album he's actually on tour for right now actually wasn't even released when he went to start his tour. His tour actually had to be started a little earlier last year, because ladies and gentlemen, if you remember, it was later on that we first got to meet Evil Ebenezer. But he has a little one on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, a little girl. I heard through the grapevine. Hopefully it's true. We know that. Okay, we know his girlfriend's pregnant. I have her on my Facebook. Yes, and they are due March 23rd, hopefully with a little baby girl. But yes, and I know the man's going to be excited. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys missed out on some really cool events when he was in Peterborough, London, and Guelph. Like I said, I always love having the chance to actually see him up on stage. He gives it his all, no matter what size the crowd. It's awesome, amazing. You can feel the good vibes off him when he's on stage. All right, so we're going to go back to shirts full price. Ready? All right, so then we have, there is from the London show now. The reason we got the tickets autographed, I had to get one from the Peterborough one because I forgot what I got that. We got something that night. I told her what it was. Yes, we got the prizes already done. That's why I forgot. We actually got the prizes that were donated for the first that just went by. The Colty Coulter CD and autographed T-shirt and stuff. So we couldn't find any posters. Now I like doing the posters for you guys. Get them all nice hard laminate. You guys get to keep them forever. But yes, okay. So we got the London show here, and he autographed it. See, go this way. See, Evil SDK, and this is, like I said, this is from the London show. And then we got one from the Guelph show. You guys are like, where is it? It's so small. It's not there. Actually, it's on the back of this one. So see, Evil SDK 2018. Whoop, right on, Evil. Like I said, had a blast. Pretty cool. I got to I got to check out a bunch of the live video feeds, Evil, when you were out live at the rest of your shows, because they're amazing. Everybody loves you. They love going live, posting up on there. It's amazing, totally amazing. All right, so then we do have a couple more prizes here. Now, if you're like, what are those? Like, dude, I do believe I still haven't even tried it yet to see if a can will fit in here. But come on, guys. You guys like is Dad's Old Fashioned Root Beer is a good one. There's a bunch of bottle pops you guys can actually pop in there, the non-alcoholics. For the little MFers, you guys win this. Like I said, get yourself like a little bottle of. Well, I guess if you guys went to go get a little bottle of Chubby, they'd be a little too big. But yeah, see, I said bottle holders. Yeah, cup holders. And see, J.A. right on it, right on, buddy. Whoop whoop. Yes, right on. It was great to actually meet him. It was. Hello, buddy. Hello, dear. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, yes, and yes, we have one more. Now, this one was actually donated yesterday. All right. Now, on one side, we have the Olympic rings. All right, so we got the red. Oh, sorry. Okay, we got the red, the black, the blue, the yellow, the green. And then, gotta switch it around. I was going to switch it around right there. And then we have Coca-Cola on the other side. Now, the really cool thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, is this is a prize that was, you could technically say, won to you guys. Went to shortstop, and I threw my name in a ballot, but I didn't autograph the ballot for Michael Klotz. I actually autographed it for MFers Live. So the name got drawn, and MFers Live got to win a free Coca-Cola and Olympics tube. And it looks really comfortable, too. It's really soft material. Let's see if we can actually. Let's see what this is here. All right, so this is 100% acrylic. One size fits most. Well, that's pretty neat. It is. But do you remember about the beanies, guys? Remember, these aren't beanies. These are cheeks, all right? Because look, see? Prime example. Look. Now, if this was a beanie, that's what you guys would be looking at. So see? Well, this would be okay, I guess, because you can actually see the colors because it's white. But it's this side. Look. It's upside down. It's backwards. It's got all the white. So always remember, ladies and gentlemen, you guys win this. Come on, sport it. Totally sport it. There you go. Okay. Like I said, I put MFers Live on the ballot. So, like I said, MFers, you guys won it. So I'm going to throw in the prize pool for one of the lucky MFers. All right. So see, it's pretty cool. It's amazing. It is. So we still got time. Ooh. All right. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to go find our positive news story for the day. And you know what? I might have to start trying to do a couple. Bring like 3 more mugs in here. All right. Where did it go? Why isn't it opening? All right. There we go. See if we can find one positive story for the day. Well, I don't know where all this yawning's coming from. I really don't know. Let's see here. So now that is really awesome. All right, here you go. Okay, because it is International Women's Day, we're gonna read this one for all the women out there. Right, so we're gonna celebrate International Women's Day with these top 5 badass women in science. And it's not a swear word; it's one word. All right, so women have not always received the recognition they deserve, whether for their professional or personal labors. That includes female scientists in the realms of medicine, astronomy, genetics, and more in honor of International Women's Day on March 8th. Here are 5 women from U.S. history who have a significant impact on science in the face of great adversity. Oh, here you guys go. It's going to be interesting. So Elizabeth Blackwell, the first woman to receive a medical degree from an American university, was British. Elizabeth Blackwell completed Geneva Medical College in 1849, breaking down a barrier for females in the United States. She then worked even harder to bring women into the field of medicine, and founding the New York Infirmary for Women and Children, which accepted female doctors who had been denied internships at other institutions. So the Bleecker Street facility opened in 1857, and a medical college was later added to it. So according to the National Institute of Health, Blackwell had only been accepted to Geneva Medical College when the entirely male student body voted to allow her to study with them as a joke. All right, that's pretty cool. That is. All right, so Annie Jump Cannon, the American woman, changed the way astronomers look at the stars. So serving a vital role in developing the star classification system that experts still use today. The system used to be quite complicated, but in 1901, Annie Jump Canyon limited star classes to O, B, A, F, G, and K. O and M, with single digit numerical magnitudes within each class. A structure that grouped the stars based on their temperature. She also discovered hundreds of new stars, and has one of the coolest names in the biz. That's pretty awesome. So Henrietta Lacks. She wasn't a scientist herself, but Henrietta Lacks changed the world of medicine. Some of her cells were actually biopsied. But while she was undergoing treatment for cervical cancer at the Johns Hopkins Hospital in 1951, and those cells ended up, without her consent, in a cancer lab where scientists found that they were able to divide and multiply indefinitely outside of the body. Those cells became part of the first ever discovered immortal cell line, and because of their hardness, have been used in countless scientific experiments and contributed to numerous medical advancements, including the development of a vaccine against polio. That's awesome. So Lax 31 died of her cancer the same year she sought treatment at Johns Hopkins. But her cells, known as HeLa cells, live on. Researchers use them to test the effects of different medications and viruses without using living human subjects, and to learn more about human genetics and how our parts work. There we go. So Helen Ling, the most famous names linked to the early days of NASA, and the American presence in the scenes of being to women belong to men. Okay, so American presence in space all belong to men. But there were plenty of women worked behind the scenes to help launch the United States beyond Earth. Helen Lang worked for the NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California, where a group of female computers did mathematical calculations to support missions like rocket launches and satellite training. As a supervisor, Long was also instrumental in getting more women hired at the lab, including those who were forced to leave the JPL jobs when they had children, but later wished to return. So men back then always thought they knew more than you did, Ling recalled, according to NASA. So if you're going to hire them under you, they're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable. So I just hired women just out of college. I thought that if you didn't get them a chance, they'll never actually get a chance. That's pretty nice. That's pretty awesome. Okay, well, I guess this continues on. Virginia Apgar, the doctor made a work care. So this doctor made a mark on the infant care when she introduced a method of evaluating newborns in the hospital to measure their health after birth. So Virginia Apgar's system, known as the Apgar score, was developed in 1852 and looked at a baby's heart rate, breathing, reflexness, color, and muscle tone. Doctors around the world now take newborns' Apgar scores 1 minute and 5 minutes after birth to determine their health and predict how long they will actually develop. That is amazing. That is so amazing. Oh, we got over overtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to be that time. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's always great hanging out with us, guys. I'm glad I got to read those positive facts for the International Women's Day. All right, to all the female MFers out there, thank you guys all for tuning in. To one out there, I know that you do watch, you may not comment, you may not react, but always remember your time. All right, guys, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is our Friday. We have no plans yet, ladies and gentlemen. All I know is we got our history and our positive story. We might, do some talking. You never know who might stop in the studio and guest. All right, so remember, keep same MF for time, same MF for channel. Come on, guys, keep sending those selfies in. It's great. I love getting them, love throwing them up there. All right, and yes, I will see you guys all tomorrow. And yes, before I go, yes, oh yes, to you, yes, you. If you're sending this, yes, you and you, all of yous. If you're watching me live or auto replay, it means the exact same thing all the time. All right, I need you guys to remember 2 simple words for me. All right, always remember that. Yes, you matter. Never forget that, guys, because yes, you matter. Each of you do in your own little ways. Everybody matters. All right, peace, y'all.